Salutations! Welcome to the conversation. I am your host, the Queen of Shade, and I would like to formally, cordially, gleefully, and joyfully welcome you to One-on-One with the Queen of Shade Season 2. There are going to be a lot of surprises in this season. You're going to see a lot of familiar faces that have been here before, and some new ones. And it's going to be an amazing journey of discovery. Remember, these are not interviews. These are inner views. Let us see what your soul looks like. So pull up a chair and don't forget to comment, like, share, and most of all, subscribe. To follow the show, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Queen of Shade, and you can follow the show there. There's also a podcast version of the show, but that hasn't come all the way out yet. I did a soft launch, but that will be coming out too. Season 1 was absolutely crazy. There are 253 episodes of Season 1. Yes, I was running off of pure adrenaline, pure spirit, pure excitement, and we got that done. So you can expect Season 2 to be just as magnanimous and crazy and explosive. There will be some great conversations that you will be able to take things away from and apply to your natural life. 253 episodes. Let's see what we do for Season 2. I love all of you and thank you for supporting, watching, commenting, liking, sharing, because baby, we're on this journey together. We're not on here alone. I'm not on here alone. My guests are not on here alone. You're right along with us. So once again, welcome to the conversation. Now let's get to the conversation. Artist, creator, designer, and my friend, Jeromy Clear. Salutations, Queen of Shade, here coming to you with a very special presentation moving forward with Season 2 of One-on-One with the Queen of Shade has been an opportunity that has brought me a lot of joy. I'm very thankful for a second season. So having said that, I have someone today that I brought to this camera by request. I literally called them a couple of days ago and we were talking and I talked to them and then I said, and by the way, I need you to do me a favor. So that favor was answered today. And this young man is someone whom I love and adore. I'm going to say that again because I want everybody to hear this. I love and adore. This young man was a part of Season 1, early Season 1, right when I was just kind of getting the hang of what I was going to do. And now I am honored to have him back for Season 2 because he has a lot of wisdom And this is a conversation, right? Not an interview. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to some of you and reintroduce to the rest of you, Mr. Jeromy Clear. Hey!
Yes, yes, yes.
How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. How are
You look
you?
good.
Thank you so much. I really okay. It's my off day. It is the day before New Year's, and I know I have an outfit. As you can see the butterflies and what I'm going through. I had my work injury the day before my birthday,
Yeah.
and I was down for 3 months.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
broke
so
something, didn't you? Didn't you break something?
yeah, my foot was crushed in a work injury. Yeah,
Crushed.
yeah. So I wasn't. It just I wasn't able to do anything.
Wait, as
But
in the whole foot? Every
yeah,
bone?
yeah.
Every
I
bone?
never sent you the photo. I should have sent you the photo.
Wait, every bone.
Well, okay. So the can. Okay, so I work at FedEx, and we in the shipping department we have the cans that I work in shipping with the trucks. So the can weighs like maybe like 5,000 pounds, and we put it on dollies. I was on the deck, and the guy drove off, and he did not know I was behind the can. So when he drove off with the can rolled kind of backward on my foot, and then it kind of like crushed my foot. So it was weighing on my foot for like 20 seconds before they got the forklift off of it. So it was crushing it. So it made it to like kind of like the center of my foot as far as like bones being cracked. So the foot wasn't like smashed, but as far as like the bone and the pressure, how it was like able to crack through some parts. Yeah, so it got the foot was definitely fractured.
Why don't you own FedEx by now?
Well, I had workers comp, so they pay all my medical expenses, and
Well, all
um,
right, listen, you heard me? I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we was going to have to have a whole nother conversation. I was like, wait a minute.
I,
Why isn't
no,
FedEx called
I,
ClearX? Why isn't FedEx called ClearX? I was like, what? Why
oh
is FedEx
yeah,
called? Why I don't see these men coming to my house when they deliver packages telling them thank you for shopping at Jeromy ClearX?
oh my god, yes, they definitely took care of me. I was at workers comp, all my medical bills are taken care of. I got this cool this bone sonar healing system. They gave me this cool heating press. I went to physical therapy. I went to my sessions. I got on my meds and stuff. So, but I'm used to just not working for long periods of time. So it wasn't. But the difference with this one was I couldn't do anything. I cannot do modeling. I cannot do filming. I
Right.
cannot do no party promotions. Can host any events because I cannot walk. And then I was being dragged a little bit, so my right foot was crushed. But remember, I'm also being dragged because he's driving off with it as my foot is like I'm under there for 20 seconds. So my left leg is being dragged. So my ankle was a little fractured too. Um, but luckily I healed, and it took like the first month there was just no walking of any sort. My by month two I was pretty decent. By month three I was kind of able to do a little bit of working, but by that time I wasn't just getting enough muscle. I wasn't working out, so I was losing weight. So I lost a little muscle, and and when you're over 30, it's good to have muscle. Keep that muscle. Is best to maintain your body. That's why I work out. It's not only for the aesthetic, but it's also just for the health benefits of having muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm doing fabulous. That's why these butterflies in my I don't know if you can see these. Can y'all see these butterflies?
Yeah, show us the butter. Yeah, I know that you're going through your butterfly phase. I wore butterflies for
Oh
you.
my goodness, look at you. Oh,
I wore them
oh
specifically
my
for
God,
you.
look at I was loving the halo. I didn't see the butterflies because they matched so well with the blonde hair. But
Yeah.
I thank you for that. I thank you for that detail. I thank you for those blessings you've given me.
I'm gonna have to
I
edit
thank you
this
for
out.
that.
I'm gonna have to edit this out. Hold on.
Okay.
My throat is about to. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Are you good, baby?
Alkaline water. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I mean, I think I was so bothered by what was happening. I
Okay.
wore butterflies for you today so that you could see. And you said that it matched my hair. Yeah, you couldn't tell. But yeah, I wore butterflies expressly for you because you're such a magical creature.
Thank you. Thank
Love
you.
what you do online. You are such a magical creature. And let me tell you something. You're not just one of these magical creatures that don't know nothing. It ain't about gumdrops and raindrops and
Hmm.
waterfalls with you. You one of the angry fairies.
Oh yeah. Oh my. You know what? Because if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fall for everything. Um, I had a friend as my roommate. My best friend. Now my friend said, "Well, bitch, well, you stand for everything," and she said, "That's why I fall for nothing." I was like, "Bitch, you crazy now? She crazy. She's the crazy one."
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's just the fact that because people will manipulation.
Yeah.
People will manipulate you.
Yeah.
So if you don't know you, people can use you against you. And I tell people I know myself well enough, so if I get angry, that means you trying to play me. And I'm gonna just let you know. As you can see, I'm getting visibly upset because what you telling me ain't making sense, and I'm telling you to make it make sense, and you constantly do that. Don't
See,
play with me.
you're implying that people make a conscious decision to fuck with
Mm.
you.
Oh yeah, because if people will see a fool, they'll do everything they can to fool you for their benefit. So I want to give off the impression I'm not no fool. So don't come over here with that foolishness.
But do you know what you just said? It's floating. Let me catch it. I'm going to say that again so they can hear it. When you decide to fuck with someone, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It is never, oh, my bad. Because you know, everybody, oh, my bad. No, 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 no. It wasn't your bad until I stopped you.
Right. 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 That's right.
But if I
Oh,
hadn't
because
stopped you, you would have kept on playing the marimba on my back.
yeah, like my friend made a Facebook post. He said, humor is a great way to test someone's insecurities. I said, no. I said because I was like, well, this is my thing with that. I said that's manipulation because that means you can poke somebody and then have the I didn't mean it. You're being manipulative. If you think someone has an insecurity and by you trying to verbalize into a joke, you're poking the bear. Because by it being a joke, you have the scapegoat of wow, I didn't know calling you fat was gonna make you offended. Well, I'm fat. So
You're
it's like a
rude.
dark
But
skin
look at
right.
it. It
I didn't
once
know calling you
again.
a monkey was gonna offend you. Well, don't call me things that offends my people. We don't want to be called monkeys. Don't call us that.
I love what you just did because you just elevated the entire conversation just that fast.
Yeah,
Because
because
from
I'm
now,
serious.
yeah, no, but get it from now on, when somebody fucks with me, I'm going to look them square in their eyes and let them know I know exactly what you're doing and you know exactly what you're
They
doing.
do because they looked right at you, came right towards you with the specific conversation in mind, and watched you see how you were gonna respond to it.
Yeah, I was your science experiment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. You
yeah.
you know, it's so crazy because you too, we're content creators. And one of my buddies who was on from Hollywood the other day, I just posted his conversation. His name is Victor Yates. He works in Hollywood, sets, movies, writers. He does it all. So he was saying that, people not just being aware of what they're doing, but people they see you. They like, and this is what people think, and this is what I'm saying. He was talking to me about that. We as human beings, we can read each other.
Yes.
It is,
Energy
you
don't
are
lie.
never, you are never, it is never a situation where, oh, I didn't get you. Yes, I did. I may not have got what you were saying, but I felt the energy behind it.
Yeah.
I got you anyway. I got you. I understood where you were going.
Yep.
I understood
Yep.
what you were saying. I
Right.
understood what you meant to say, even though you said
Because you
something
said
else.
it. Because you said it. I be telling people, no, 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 no. I heard what you said because you said it. You calling me a liar. So you saying I'm upset because I pretended. Like I tell people, with the American language, is meant to be confusing. That's why sometimes you can say the same word, but it means something different. You can be sarcastic. That means you can say something, but it means something else because your tone has changed.
Yeah, they
You
just
know
got
what I'm saying? So I
somebody
tell
like
people,
you.
you don't, and then also you can read a person for filth without cursing them out. You can destroy a person's character in the most politest way possible. So trust me, you can use pretty words to insult somebody. So I tell people, you gotta be very careful of what you say to me because I'm listening and I'm comprehending. Because you chose this way of saying it, you chose this verbiage, you chose this tone, you chose this question, and you chose me to say it to.
And you
Of
know what's
all
so
people.
funny? You want to know what's so funny too? People be playing on our intellect because
Mm-hmm.
shows all of that in a matter of seconds. How
Yes!
fast it happened. That's how fast it happened. Yeah.
The audacity was built in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's who they are. But guess what? My audacity is built in too. And you got me fucked up.
Let me tell you something. I gotta tell our viewers. So we got our time frame mixed up. He's an hour behind me, right? Yeah, in Memphis, you're an hour behind me.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So get this. We figured it out when it was time to do this. And he kept saying, I'm sorry for my tardiness. I'm sorry for my tardiness. And I'm like, listen, anything for you. Because I knew this conversation when it was had was gonna hit at
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to be hit.
You know, we don't play. We don't play.
Jeromy, you don't have many friends, do you?
Oh no, I don't know. You know, you are. I got a couple, and 5 fingers too damn much. Okay,
You. I'm with you.
okay.
I
We
got a
keep it
lot of
simple
people.
over here.
Get it? I know a lot of people. A lot of people know me.
Mm-hmm.
That close quarters, we gotta take that away. We gotta take that away.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
all
it.
I
That's
got.
it. That's it.
That close quarters, that when this camera go off and that bitch walked over and said something to me and I smiled at her and gave her a diplomatic answer, when she walked away, I'm like, this bitch, yeah, three people. This
Right.
bitch, y'all
Right.
saw that, right? Y'all saw
Right.
that. Yeah. So,
Yes. And those 3 people are the only people we trust with our lives. That's why we call them friends.
yeah. See,
Because if I don't trust you with my life, you're not my friend. You're just an associate.
one of my best friends was saying that the other day. He says a lot of people get mad at him because he will verbally say, "No, baby, you're an associate. Don't get too
Right. 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 Right.
don't get too familiar."
Right.
Now,
Right.
I would imagine that yeah, because see, you don't have any delusions.
Mm-mm. No. 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 No.
It's so funny for you to be a romantic, and it's so funny for you to be enchanted. But you are the realest, most romantic person I know I've ever met. I've ever met because romance, they always want to say love puts blinders on you.
Mm.
Not your love.
Mm-mm.
Your love is looking.
Let me tell you something. Let me fix this because I'm actually okay. Let me tell you something. Because when the romance is real and not an illusion, you get so much more on your investment. Because some people like to fake the romance. Because I tell people, despite me being sometimes a little vulgar, despite me being, a little aggressive at times.
A little.
Yeah, Well, you know what? This is good old Southern aggression. So you know what? I'm gonna get on your ass
Memphis
with
aggression.
politely.
Memphis City aggression.
Oh yeah, that's that gorilla that jumped the stage.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what? I am Southern. I am ghetto. I have to understand. I'm ghetto. You know, because that's also a mentality. And
You're
like I
the
said,
most
I
polite
was
ghetto
raised.
person I've ever met. Then you say
Yes,
ghetto, because you're so refined. Like I have to, I'm gonna let you say what you got to say, but you gotta understand. If you're ghetto because of how you think and feel, then I'm ghetto. Because
okay, yes, that's what we get along a bit because look, we have to understand this. Look, like ghetto just simply means if you put us in an environment with our people, we are just going to know how to interact with them.
yeah,
Because for us, ghetto, because black people like we are loud because one y'all been working us since we got here. Okay, we get us a little freedom. Let's be a little loud. Okay, now we only got a little bit of freedom. Let's be a little loud. We just got a little money. Let us buy a little something. We know it's knockoff. Damn, we know it's knockoff. We can't have nothing so good. They gonna call it ghetto. And guess what? I understand because they don't understand it. They don't understand the colors. We love color. We
yeah,
sorry y'all don't like the color.
yeah,
We like this food. We like this food the way it is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We like the way we talk. Not now. People wish to steal it now.
They always appropriate it.
Now they want to take it. Now you guys want to take the braids. You want to take the loud colors. You want to take the queens and the king titles now
Yeah, going
because
down to
they
the
can.
Jamaican islands and getting their hair braided. Yeah,
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 yes, yes. And then they want to steal the way we speak. We were shamed for being ghetto when talking it with ebonics and dialects and like slaves.
they got
But I
whole.
tell people that's just how our culture came to be. It doesn't mean we're not intelligent because I can switch it. I can be loud and ghetto and over the top because sometimes when you around your people and you comfortable, you let your guard down. We don't have to be as demure and as proper around other races because they're going to expect us to, well, we only like that around our people.
Yeah,
You know, and some people we understand they're not used to a certain thing, so they're not able to adapt to their environment.
yeah,
You know, so when I say I'm ghetto, it doesn't mean all the time, but it means like there are going to be times where it is going to come out. It is like I do apologize for that. It slipped out. You know, it slipped because at first I used to run away from it. Well, I'm not. That's not me. But then y'all, something it just come right on out. So now I found out. You know, I think it's more charming when I just accept it and I just smile like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, and you know.
you know what it is. You know what it is. I never apologize because you know what it is. You tried me.
Right,
You
right,
you fucked around and you found out.
right.
That's how I sit here today. I am the queen of shade, the
Yeah,
trademark queen
man,
of shade.
man,
You fucked
you
around
played.
and
You right.
found
You
out.
right. You right. You right. Because yours is in the motherfucking title.
Yes, yes.
That's right. So you know what? You right. You right. You right. And guess what? They knew better, but they didn't do better. You know, because real recognize real.
Yeah,
Yeah, because some people, you know, I feel like not everyone is a bully. Some people just don't know when to back down.
yeah, yeah.
You know
They
what
go
I'm
too
saying?
far. They go too far.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say something because I wanted you to comment on this too. Uh, I wanted to stay there. That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to just put a pin in that real quick, and I did. Comedians.
Mm.
It's like you said, you knew what you were saying. You wanted it to sting. I was your science experiment. You
Yes.
wanted to see my reaction. You
Yes.
goaded me. You knew the way it would make me feel.
Yes. Comedians are very intelligent.
And you still did it.
Yes.
So my thing was, how do you feel about comedian? Because the thing is, I love comedians. I watch stand up all the time on
Mm-hmm.
Netflix. But and get it, every comedian that I have seen thus far, I don't really watch comedians that do the race play. Like as
Right.
I do,
Right.
I don't
Right.
do
Right.
that.
This. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
Right.
do that. So I've been able to enjoy good comedy. And now mind you, I watch women talk about their pussies all day long, sucking dick, being rich and sucking dick. Like, yeah, I listen to all of that. Like, and you know
Right.
what's so funny too? I like female comics.
I love a good female comic.
Yeah,
When you can
I got
find
a
a
list
good
of them
one.
for you.
I love me let me see. I love me a Caucasian female comic.
Oh,
I love me what's that what is that?
I got
White
quite
woman
a bit
name.
of them.
Okay, Kathy Griffin.
Yeah,
Love me. I love me bless her heart, John Rivers.
yeah. You
Um
like the
I
greats?
I enjoy me some Amy Schumer.
Yeah,
I enjoy me some Chelsea Handler. Okay.
yeah. You
Um
going to big ones? Hold on, we gotta throw Ali Wong in there.
Ali is
We
good.
gotta
Ali's
throw.
good.
There's so many.
Um,
Oh my
what's
god.
like Whitney Cummings? Whitney
Yes.
Cummings is
There's
funny. Some male comics are great. What like Jeff Fox.
okay.
Um, let's see. I liked what's the guy
I don't
Jeff
really.
Dunham.
I don't know why I don't. I watched my first male comic the other night, and he did well. He was a rock star. He was in a freaking sold out stadium, and his comedy was all right.
It was dry. It wasn't good.
Well, but get it. I think dry was his gimmick. Like I think that's
Okay.
because he talked very monotone and
Okay. Okay.
like it was dry. Was that's why I didn't say his name too because I can't remember. But like Christella, oh my God, yo, I know so many female like deep. First of all, men and women in comedy, they write and produce their shows.
Yes.
And that's what I love because what people don't see, and the reason I brought that up is because a lot of these comics write for Hollywood shows,
Yes.
movies, and think like there's a whole career into this.
Yeah. Same thing with songwriters.
Yeah, so
Money
exactly,
Long.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey's a songwriter.
She been
Wrote
writing.
the
I mean,
shit.
oh,
Mariah
so is
Carey wrote the
Neo.
shit.
Neo wrote a lot of people's songs.
Let me tell.
You be so like you like wow. Tank he wrote a lot of people's songs. A lot of people who you think were just like just B list. No, they're after the pen game is strong with them.
No,
I think
can't
Rihanna
leave
even
my
wrote
girl
songs for
out. I
people.
can't leave my girl out because everybody feels indifferent about her. But ever since her song "Energy," I've been on her. Carrie Hilson. She
Carrie
writes
Hilson.
too,
She
and
wrote for a
a
lot of
lot of people
people.
with her writers group. Yeah, like, but I say that because I like what you're saying because get this, by the time they see this, it'll be some time past, but you are my last conversation of the year and you are
Oh,
my
nice.
first conversation of the new year. So that's why
Mm,
I asked you to do this because I wanted this to be strong and it
mm,
is. We're having such a beautiful conversation, but I like the whole idea of people, we talk about accountability, but what does that really look like? Because you have to, when you're accountable all the time. So when I
mm,
say something out of term to you, I knew what I was doing. And a lot of people don't want to take accountability for that. They want to
mm,
blame it on, oh, it was humor, oh, it was a joke. But like you said, no, you knew my insecurities and you
mm.
poked me. You poked me.
Right.
Like people like that. I
Mm,
don't hang with people like that. I remember years ago, one of my buddies, we were models together. What happened was when I first met him, I had just come out of the hospital. I was down and I asked him, do you think I could ever become a model? And he said, quite frankly, no. And I went on to have a larger career than he did.
mm,
And I still have a career where he is living his life. He's enjoying it. He's wealthy, but he's not in what he really had a passion for. I'm the last bitch standing out of the group of people I started with. But when they went around the room and asked 20 something years ago, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What you want to do? See, I'm smart. I didn't say it out loud.
mm.
I passed when they asked me. But when I passed, I looked at every face in that union and I said, I'm going to be the last bitch standing. I said that to myself, and I am. But like, I like this whole idea of accountability when you're joking, when you're not, because
Mhm.
I brought him up because of this. We were on the back of a city bus one day, and now mind you, I'm a good friend. Like we was on the bus, he was on the bus. I'll go with you. I'll support you wherever you got to go. So I'm with him, and he keeps critiquing me. And this isn't the first time. This is constant. Like he would get with his girlfriends and there would, like they used to do things because I never had to be taught. Like a lot of people have runway coaches. I'm gay.
Right,
I saw it one time.
right, right,
And let me give her props. I saw it on Naomi first.
right, right,
Naomi Campbell. So immediately, as a young child, it was commit to memory. So everywhere I walk, I'm catwalking. I move
right,
like that.
right,
My
right,
friends
right,
in
right,
Paris used
right.
to be like, "Yo, you move like you're on a catwalk." So they would
You
pull
don't
back.
understand that's and it's also muscle memory. Training yourself. People
Yeah,
don't understand that being beautiful, that's muscle memory. I tell people when you're sitting in front of the camera so long, you're comfortable because you've stared at your face, you've watched yourself so many times. I'm so good. I know what this angle looks like. I'm fine. The lighting's great. I'm good to go. Talk. Simple. We've been doing this for a long time. I tell people you're only awkward because you've not experienced what it likes to be comfortable yet.
yeah.
Just give yourself some time. You get it. So yeah, I completely yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying.
So what he said was he was critiquing me. So I turned to him and I said, "Why do you do that?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Critique me." He said, "It's just criticism." And I exploded on him on the back of that bus. And I said to him, "We've been friends for years. I have never once critiqued anything about you because I am friends with you. I am not trying to make you a version of me. And then furthermore, you're jealous of me. Even though
Mm,
you're my friend, you're jealous of me. I'm dramatic." He would say, "Oh, you're so dramatic. You're such a spectacle. This, that, and the other." Well, today I'm dramatic. Today I'm a spectacle. Today I have a career. Where were you?
right,
So I don't do criticism from people.
right. Especially when
Because
it's coming from a place of harshness.
first of
Criticism without kindness is just harshness.
Oh, I love that. Say that again.
Criticism without kindness is just harshness. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
you're a mean
Brutality.
girl. Yeah, you're a mean
Brutality.
girl. It's a mean girl. You're a mean girl.
Because maybe that's how they grew up. But this is my thing. I love criticism, and um people used to be very brutal with the criticism. That's why I used to avoid mirrors, big nose, big lips, dark skin, I get, the
Oh,
works. So I avoided mirrors for a while, but then when I just broke down crying, I was like, you know what, I just have to accept myself for
yeah.
what I like. So after that day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna love myself and just improve on myself. And I just start improving me. Whatever I did not like, I changed, and whatever people told me that was, unflattering or what they felt like I needed to change, I listened and I followed. I was like, well, it may be mean, but maybe you're coming from a place of okay, let me try that. So I just tried things to enhance myself, and now I'm drop dead gorgeous.
Let me
So
tell you something. You were
mhm,
drop dead gorgeous the entire time.
I was, I was, I
Let me tell
was
you something else. They were programmed by this
right,
to hate their own. It is a badge of honor to be in this community
right,
and have Anglo-Saxon features. And I
right,
don't know. I don't know. Listen, and so they don't even have to do that to us anymore. They've
right.
programmed so many of us that we police each other. Same
Yeah,
thing, same thing in Africa. They use slaves to catch slaves.
yeah.
I don't play with people.
It's a lot of stuff is mental.
Yeah.
A lot of
And
stuff is mental.
trained.
Yes,
That was
yes,
bred into us. And I
yes. You
don't
can
like
train the
that.
body, train the mind, train the spirit, train your emotions. Yeah, because you can even train a boy not like they do now. They train boys not to use their emotional intellect.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of stuff for men, because if you don't train that emotional intellect, train yourself to be comfortable with emotions, when you become a man, at that point you're stuck in your ways, and now you're trying to teach an old dog new tricks, and that might be a little harder than what it
That's going
sounds
to be
like.
very hard because most of them never learn it by then.
Mm-mm. So I
Not
think like
yet.
if a man ain't got no get up and go energy, he ain't got the spirit to get some money, he ain't got the spirit to provide and protect. You can't expect that man to do that. I be telling women like when you met him, he had nothing when you met him. If you thought your pussy had power, baby girl, it don't have that type of ability.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
now a woman has help the man get on his feet because she saw, okay, you just need a little tune up. I can give you a little tune up, baby girl. If that man ain't got no motivation and you think you coming in his life is going to give him the motivation, no.
You're absolutely right, because I have a lot of male straight friends in my actual like life, and a lot of them always tell me you're the realest nigga I've ever met, because my attitude is not from the place of a woman. I'm too spiritual,
Right,
but my
right,
attitude is to provide for my family,
right.
work,
Protect and provide.
and to do. Yeah, I don't play. I don't play
Right,
about. And it's so crazy because my nephews, they were always like, my one nephew, he gave me the biggest compliment. He was like, the world, because he's young, he's 23. He was like, listen, Unc. He was like, people say a lot of things about gay people. He was like, but you taught me how to be a man. You taught
right,
me to get up and get a job. You taught me to keep that job. You taught me to, pay my bills.
right,
You taught me
right.
to
Because you're
give
instilling
back.
guidance into him, and that is going to shape a man. A lot of these men, your daddy wasn't shit, your uncle ain't shit, your granddad ain't shit. So guess what? They're going to instill the same ain't shitness in you. That's
Yeah,
why they want to tell these boys, don't wear yellow, don't do this, don't walk like this, and talking about this gonna make you gay. You're only gay if you wish to pursue a man in your romantic endeavors
yeah,
for the rest of your life because you do not desire a woman. That is base level I can get for you as far as being gay because you see yourself with a man.
yeah,
As far as that bisexuality shit, I'm gonna just call it as it is. I'm gonna say you're probably heterosexual. You just find men sexually attractive because if you most bisexual men prefer women. They just fuck off with dudes.
I love when you do that because you give these lessons online, especially in your uncut chat.
Yeah.
I watch them a lot. I love them, but I love how you talk about the difference between a gay man and a homosexual. Can you please
Yes. Have to.
expound on that for me?
Okay, guys. So a gay man, you desire men. You want to be with a man emotionally, sexually, physically. All of that. Now, a homosexual that is a sexual act
Yeah,
with the same sex.
yeah,
Like I said, when these straight people are having threesomes, what do you call that? Because there's a naked man right in the room with them.
yeah,
What is that?
yeah,
Because they call it a threesome. So three people are engaged in sexual acts, and two of them are of the same sex. What do you call that?
yeah, yeah.
I don't
Some men,
understand.
some men try to get away with it. Oh well, I didn't touch him. We didn't touch. What
That's
did you?
fine, and that's completely fine. However, it's still a threesome. There's a unit group, and there are two people of the same sex in that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you've engaged in homosexual activity, sir, because there was a woman there, yes, but there's always a man present as well, sir.
And get this, I had a lot of men say, "Oh, I want to be with you, but can we have a woman involved?" So it was always that. I've had men say that to me before.
And that's the thing we have to understand. Like, as gay people, we have to understand how we conceptualize. A man is different. How a heterosexual will conceptualize a man. Because we might see two guys hugging and might get aroused by it
Yep.
because it's intimate for us. It's like, okay,
Yep.
they're hugging, they're intimate. We'll probably visualize they're lovers. What I'm saying? Very cutesy, but for them, they're just two guys being intimate. Same thing like if we are with our female friends and we're touching their boobs, grabbing their ass, just being very hypersexual with them. We're literally joking.
Yeah.
For us, we're giggling, the girls giggling. Like it may seem sexual, but for us, because it's the fact that she knows that we have no sexual attraction to her, she allows us to grope and cradle her body in such a sexual way that another straight man she would not even allow because it's understood. And
Yeah.
if a straight man were to see that, they'll maybe think me and the girl were lovers or some shit, or they will assume he has to be gay because women would not let most dudes do that. So it's the understanding of sexual preference and sexual understanding through the perception of a person.
Get this, because
Um,
I'm seeing, because get this, they talk about bisexuality. I am starting to see, especially like in the OnlyFans community, I am seeing full blown gay men bring in women now for content. And
yes,
I love that you distinguish the
Jacoby did that one
sexual.
video.
Who?
Jacoby, that's the guy with the
Oh,
boyfriend.
yes, yes. Jacoby did one. I saw somebody
He
else.
was he was I think who else
There was quite a
they've been
few.
incorporating trans men as
Yeah,
well.
Oh, they've
Um,
been doing that. Kept secret. They all do that. Yeah. But I mean, felt like I flat out saw two gay men engaged in intercourse with a woman and
yeah,
each other.
yes. I see it all the time. Like I tell people all the time, like if
Because
you
it's
guys
just
think,
sex. Like they don't understand that it's sex is sex. Like they don't understand that, like it was humanity that came along and said this kind of sex is sex and this kind of sex is sex. No, 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 sweetheart. Sex is sex.
sex is sex.
Like sex is sex.
Because my thing is, if your girlfriend cheats on you with a boy or with a girl, it doesn't matter. It's her body. She
And
can
some
fuck
men get
whoever
mad.
she wants to
Oh
fuck.
well, if it was with a girl, it's okay. But if she cheat with me with another man,
Because I feel like when a man says that, it's the fact that he knows that a woman cannot do anything for her.
but that's a
So,
lie. Did he see the L word? I'm
oh, are
like,
you
did he
right?
see
You
that
right?
show though?
Because if a woman
Jennifer Beals,
leaves you
the
for another
L
woman,
word,
that
honey.
might be her lesbian lover, baby. She might leave
Yes,
your ass.
yes, they
Cause she
tricked
might
you
tell you
too.
another man, but if she leave your ass for a woman, that might be her lesbian lover. And they about to go off
Yes,
to Louisiana or some shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because women don't. If she not gonna get caught with no woman, like she would probably prefer to get caught cheating with a man. But besides, you find out she finna run with her lesbian love. Like I feel like yeah, if it's a woman, yeah, she probably about to leave your ass. Yeah, she probably about to leave your ass, woman.
You know what's so crazy? Like I don't walk around in my everyday life like this. This is strictly for the camera. This is
Right,
strictly for the show.
right.
But even when because I'm 5'11", so even when I'm out and I have my bald head, I still have this face. This is a
Mm,
fashion face. My cheekbones, my
mm,
eyes, everything washed face. You can still see the deer, the doe.
mm,
Like you can
mm.
still see that. And I used to get so many masculine lesbians that wanted to
Oh,
get to know me.
yeah,
And
I
I'm
can see
like,
it.
you're not, but get it. Like I'm very much a Rubik's cube
Mm,
because my sexuality is different, or should I say more of my who I am is different.
mm.
You're not gonna peg me, baby. No one's gonna
Right.
peg me.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like,
I don't do all that. I'm not doing the
like
petty.
what? Like, are you
I'm
kidding?
not doing that. No, because look, I'm what you call an old fashioned gay man. I
Yeah,
need the real thing because like
yeah,
I don't even use plastic on myself. Like,
right,
I'm barely even versed. I'm like a verse. I'm
yeah,
barely even versed. So it's
yeah,
like women they like the excitement of like doing a dude, but it's like baby, you have to understand. Like I like the excitement of a real penis.
yeah. They just want to
So
dominate a man. Yeah, take it, take it.
right, right. So and they don't want the film ones.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. They don't.
Because for them, no, they want to wrestle you down. Like, look, baby,
And they want to wrestle you down.
baby, no, no, ma'am.
You sound like somebody that tried this shit, Jeremy.
I'm just saying, it's like, cause I feel like cause sometimes lesbians will give you the vibe like you're really pretty. I'm like,
Yeah,
thank you.
right?
I'm,
You get nervous. You get nervous
right,
now.
right. Like,
You sound
yeah.
like you in jail. Ooh, they plotting on my ass. They plotting on my ass. You like, ooh, they plotting on
And you
my
want to know
ass.
what's worse? I hate when the heterosexuals when they ask me about my sex life.
Yeah.
Why does because it's like they are so fascinated, and I don't want to
Uh-huh.
talk. Or when they make jokes about it,
Uh-huh.
like either like a dick sucking joke or something
Yup.
like that, and it's like oh my, like y'all are very comfortable, and it's like I don't want to talk about this. Like why do y'all want to talk about this? Like it's like, but you know what? This is the thing I feel like and that's why humanity is important
Yeah.
because a lot of people don't understand like you will not like trans people if you never met a trans person. You will not like black people if you never met a black person. You will not like white people if you've never sat down and actually met,
Yeah.
get to know a white person because that is going to humanize them for you.
Yeah.
The perception like that wheel started turning. Oh no, actually I know someone like this and I've humanized them. You know, and that's why I feel like the biggest thing, if and that's why I feel as though, big companies we are corrupt because as long as they keep us separate,
Yeah. Yeah. We don't see
um,
each other as human. It's easier. Like there was a movie, Silence of the Lambs, and Jodie Foster was in it, and Anthony Hopkins, and she said if he doesn't see her as human, it's easier to rip her up.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. And that's what they do. And I was watching TikTok. They was like, a ignorant bunch is more likely to be susceptible to a intelligent minority.
yeah.
Because let's say you got
I got
two
that.
wolves and
Mm-hmm.
everyone's a sheep.
Yep.
Okay. As long as the wolves are, you know what I'm saying, in communication, the sheep can be picked off one by one.
Yep.
Because now the sheep have to identify who the wolves are
Yeah.
versus the wolves knowing who the wolves are and just going for the sheep.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So and then
just
when
like
when
that.
communication, collaboration gets confusion, because remember, confusion is the foundation of chaos. And that's why I like to tell the truth. I'm very direct because as long as I'm being bold and I'm standing firm and this is what this is gonna be, there can be no manipulation. Because what like it's like when it comes down to a rock. Once you know that's a rock, that's what the rock gonna be. Unless you have the tools to manipulate this rock into a diamond or to make this rock into a bench or something, people gonna say, okay, I don't have the tools to manipulate a rock. So I'm gonna just go this way.
Ah, I like that. I like to think of that. People look at us and say, I don't have the tools to manipulate this bitch. Let me go the other way.
Right, because you gotta be a cunning, deceptive motherfucker to get over one on me. And I'm gonna actually applaud you for that. I mean, you did it all, boy. You got a good one. I'm gonna give you that because I'm not no hater. Hey, baby, hey, you play a good game over here. I can't because this way every dog gonna have his day and every sucker will get popped. Okay, so I'm gonna let you have it. I tell you, I
Listen,
can
ain't
take a
nobody
loss.
putting nothing
I
over
tell people
me.
I can take a loss with grace because you
I
got me.
have.
But
I have in
mm,
times past. I recently stopped being friends with someone after 11 years because of a character flaw. I had I had
mm,
seen it before, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. This young man was beautiful beyond compare. One of the most beautiful men I've ever seen, and I mean gorgeous. I
mm,
mean model, actor, dancer. He could do so much. He has management, all that stuff. And what happened was I watched him basically try to win me for 11 years. And my attitude with him was more so towards the end. I started calling him brother just so he kind of understood where he stood with me. But the entire time we were friends, I always got, and this is important, I always received nude videos, nude photos of this man. And I would tell him, I would thank him for them. Gays are, we weird like that. And I'm a different type of gay. So I would
right,
literally be like,
right,
thank you
we're
so
used to
much.
it.
Yeah, like, yeah. So I'd be like, thank you so much. This is beautiful. This is that and the other. And I also was smart enough to know I wasn't the only person he was sending this shit to.
Right, right, right,
Okay? All
right.
right. So let's just say that. I tell you, you got to get up pretty early in the morning, and you got to have legions with you to get over on me.
Mm-hmm.
So turn around, and what happened was, for lack of a better way of saying it, there was an OnlyFans creator. And this OnlyFans creator is beautiful and doing well and is in high demand. He's foreign and, so people really enjoy him. So what happened was this. The young man that I'm talking about that was my friend for 11 years, he years ago met this OnlyFans performer. He met him, he slept with him. It was a memorable experience. Happened more than once. He talked to me about how this man took time with him. Basically, did what a pro would do. Broke him the fuck in. That's what you wanted. That's what you gonna get. Leave the
Right.
money on the door, on the table.
That's
Okay?
it.
So this was before he decided to be an OnlyFans creator. So when he came across the young man, and see, that's why what hurt him most was you don't know who I know because I don't name drop. And I don't go around telling other people I know such and such. That ain't none of nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was he sent me a screenshot of the boy and was like, "Oh, I used to know him back when, and he was in college, and he was a professional this and that, and this is that and the other, and now he's a hoe and he's sleeping with everybody. He's just all over. Oh, he getting ran through. Da 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 da." And the first thing that came to my mind, I said, "You're condemning him for making money by sleeping with people, not doing it for free."
Mm-hmm.
Get it. He's gainfully employed. You're condemning him. But for 11 years, you've been sending me new this, you that, you coming, you this, you that. You are the same as he is. He's just smart enough to get paid for it while you sit and look for a job.
Sure.
So get this. I blocked him. We went through it because I was like, nope, I know this man. So I'm like, what you not going to do is talk about one of my boys. I
Right.
said, you may be one of my boys, but one of my boys can't talk about one of my boys, especially not like this. So I didn't
Right.
realize it was a character flaw at that point. What happened was, as I'm talking to him and he is called on the carpet by me, he starts playing victim. He starts backpedaling. He starts trying to skirt the issue. He does not want to apologize. Then, when I block him, he only apologizes for upsetting me, not for what he said.
Because he doesn't care.
He never once apologized for what he said. And that's how I realized, oh, you sitting back in your family, even though you are not in favor, but you're hating on him, you're jealous. So I kept going at him until he finally admitted that he was jealous. And then I had what I needed, and I cut it loose.
That's
Because
it.
that young man is slated to come to my platform in the new year. And I'm going to tell him, y'all, I stopped being friends with someone over you. Because I thought it was highly, highly illogical for him to do what he did.
People will do that all the time. People have nerve, baby. They have nerve.
Nerves of steel. Nerves of steel. Nerves of steel. I'm going to tell this young man, oh, yes. There was a situation, and what did I do? I called you.
Yeah, you did.
I said, fill me in. What's going on? And you filled me in.
Yeah, because first of all, we have to understand when you in some of us sex workers,
Yeah.
we do it because we'll make a lot of money, and some people do it because they have no other form of income other than laying on their motherfucking backs.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
Like
And
I said, so like that mental illness, you will be selling pussy, selling ass, selling dick on the street with that mental illness. You sure will.
you
And
will.
some of them are mentally ill.
Yeah.
And that's not
And
to
feeling.
say, not to be a dick, but at the same time, I prefer facts over feelings. Some of y'all need to go see that lady quickly, with haste. Because I'm tired of crazy motherfuckers running amok and motherfuckers swearing they crazy. But if you know you crazy, you go see that lady.
Yeah.
Tired of y'all claiming you crazy, but ain't nobody getting no work done on themselves.
I wasn't crazy, and I had 20 years of therapy.
Just in case to make sure you weren't crazy. Cause hell, we don't know some the real crazy motherfuckers ain't gonna say they crazy.
You
Because
know,
they think they normal.
get it. I literally had my therapist say to me, she said, baby, you've been in therapy for 20 years. Not because of anything you did. You've been trying to process everything that everybody else did to you.
Right. Cause sometimes you gotta ask somebody else what that mean.
Mm-hmm. No, but and get it. This young man was one of the apples of my eye.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not going, and this other young man whom he was talking about was new to me. But I'm not going to let the apple of my eye disrespect anyone like that. You should have heard it. It was so mean, girl. And I
Petty,
literally
messy.
said, I kept the voice memo.
One bad apple was spoiled a bunch. We had to get rid of them all.
There you go. Now you understand why I got rid of them. I'm building a beautiful colony.
Mm.
Beautiful men
Fresh
all
white
over.
fruit.
You not about to come in here and I literally sacrificed one for the bunch.
You got to.
That's exactly what I did, Jeromy. I cut one who I loved for the bunch.
Right, because if we start with foolishness, we go end with foolishness. I've never seen a fool come into a situation and not brought foolishness with them.
It just was so crazy. And, you know, and see, this is the thing. See, people understand the title, but
Right.
I am not one for drama. I am 42 years old. There was in the situation with you, and I came to you about, I had to tell this person, no one over 30 should be acting like
Right. Right.
what? And get it? I'm trying to have a civil conversation with the person, and he trying to come at me, all because of a preconceived notion in his head. And I'm like, wait a minute, sweetheart. And I had to
Right.
say to him, obviously, we're not getting anywhere with this.
Can't be.
I had to leave it be.
Because people, they think you have a loyalty to them that somehow they fabricated.
You know something? I was thinking about that today. And I said, damn it, Queen, you have dodged another bullet. Because you
Mm.
got rid of that boy. And I say boy, even though he's over 30, because he acts.
But here, boy, nonetheless,
But,
because you
but,
can be a grown boy.
but get this. I had to go and access my mental database. And I said, we can't possibly be friends. I do more favors for you than you've ever done for me. I've never asked you to do anything for me. But every time you come to me, it's, can you do this? Will you do that? Can you do this? Will you do that? You're not my friend.
Right.
You want to utilize me.
Mm.
You want to use my influence. So
Mm.
pardon me if I don't feel broken up at you walking out of my life.
Yeah.
You were never really in it.
Yeah. You have to have service and purpose to be a part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just bring motherfuckers in and treat them nice and with no. You need to be, useful in some sort of way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby. Palms gotta be greased. No,
Yeah.
this gotta be washed. Money
Yeah.
gotta be made. I mean, you can't like. Ain't nothing free in life. My energy, my time, my being. I tell people, my presence is in fact a gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and I tell people when I say that, that means I'm comprehensive. I'm understanding.
Yeah.
I got a little money in my pocket. Here, let me help you. Ease your burden. How much is it? I'm one of them motherfuckers.
I
Like
had
I'm
to stop
grown.
doing it. I had to stop doing that.
Oh yeah, you can't do it too often, but only the special few. Like I said, remember your presence is a gift. If you have the ability to give, and that's part of what you ever do, that's fine. Some people can't give. Some of the best they can give you is a shoulder to cry on. Damn sure ain't $5. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm that friend you get a shoulder to cry on, and a little financial burden depending on how much the price is. I didn't help some friends out in tough times. Because
I have to think
they
about that, Jeromy, because none of the boys I've ever sent money to ever said, "Hey, Queen, I'm just thinking about you. Here's $50."
ooh, you probably
Never.
gotta cut. But you know what? You're probably very what's the word? What's the word? I use the word all the time to describe myself. I am very what's the term? Goodness.
Benevolent.
Yes,
I,
thank you for saying that.
yeah, benevolent.
I was trying to think of it. Ugh, my shoulder's
I
killing
got,
me.
baby. I got you. You gonna throw it up, and I'm gonna catch it.
Thank you. Very benevolent.
Yeah. I, I like you. You really are someone whom deserves the best, Jeromy, because you
Thank you.
put out into the world such intention and you
Mm.
hold people accountable. You hold them to the standard of being men. Never mind our orientation,
Right.
never mind our person. You're like, listen, a man got to pay bills.
Yep.
Man gotta wash his ass.
Yep.
A man gotta, a man gotta give. A man
Right.
gotta take. Like a man, like I love that because I remember when you used to do talks on Instagram, and there were so many feminine men that would be so upset with what you were saying because you would be talking about, listen, I understand y'all like nails and this and that, but you would say that's an affectation of you watching women. You
Mm-hmm.
can still be feminine and not do nails all the time. Like you
Mm-hmm.
were trying to offer a balance.
Right.
And
Because
they
there is
got
a
all
balance.
up in arms about a balance. And I understood exactly what you were saying. It's the reason why I'm not transgender. I don't walk around like balance.
Yeah, and that's why I'm fighting hard. Because like we have transsexuals, we have transgenders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, a
It's a difference.
transsexual, it is a big difference. But they made transgender the umbrella term now. And like you said, where there's confusion, there's chaos.
Yep.
And people don't like the fact that I like to separate everything like gender, sex, orientation, all of it. Like I said, you can be a heterosexual man and did homosexual activity and identify as every bit of straight.
I believe that 100%. I know
Because sexual history and sexual orientation don't mean a motherfucking thing.
they got mad at me when I started introducing gay for pay men to the world. I've known them for 25 years.
And gay for paying real because guess what? Some people, if sex work is your profession and you do it simply because you want to get paid for it,
Yeah.
at some point in time you might be like, shit, I fuck a guy too. It's really about the money for me.
A lot of them, they pulled the boat up. Literally. I used to read the articles on some of the porn stars that were with companies. They would tell you, you did your first scene with a man. They backed the money truck up.
Yeah, the
Like,
money was good.
he's like, sex is sex. Like, and
They're
I've
sex
always,
workers.
but what's so funny? I've always enjoyed women and men that were that open minded. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked by
Right.
anything. There's nothing new under the sun.
You know.
But everybody wants to be so mortified at the idea. And it's like, you do realize that in order for us to have gay for pay, gay, straight, bi, in order for us to have all these brackets under this umbrella, it had to exist millions of years ago.
Right. Right.
Nothing new. There was no new. This, like, they want to say, oh, this is the new boom with transgender kids. They said,
No.
baby,
No.
it's been that for years. And
Right. The
she's coming
only
to a head
difference,
now.
there's only one difference. The only difference is we now have the medical procedures to make it reality.
Yup.
Now, and this is what I'm saying. Now, there are transsexual people who now are given that option to completely be who they are. And some people might get offended, but then we have gay men who have access to the procedures to live their best life.
Yeah.
Just because you see somebody, with ass and titty implants and call themselves a woman does not mean they are a transsexual. Because oftentimes you will see a difference between when a transsexual speaks versus a transgender. Because transsexual is like, well, you will be more womanly. You will try to emulate womanhood. How do you feel? Because I know when you say at 16, that's when I wanted to be a woman, you're a transgender.
Yeah.
You like the female aesthetic.
Yeah.
It is not a mental thing for you, not an emotional thing for you, not a spiritual thing for you, not a physical thing for you. You simply say, okay, being a boy is kind of not the vibe right now. I feel feminine, therefore I'm going to now I call it 24-hour drag. Because you got people out there, you do not have the mindset of a woman. You have nothing. Because a lot of people, at first I had an issue with trans people until I met an actual transsexual person. The energy was on point. Listen, now because I was really doing my research, I was making sure, baby girl, you gotta really understand. I'm doing my research. I'm trying to make sure this is my first ever time meeting a transsexual. Let me see what you understand is a difference. Same thing with gay men. Some gay men, they just homosexual. They don't know nothing but sucking and fucking, sucking and fucking, sucking and fucking. And when you talk to them, of course, you're going to get nothing from them. And that's going to shape your reality of all gay men. And that's why you notice when it comes to media, they going to put the most ignorant of gay people. They going to put the most ignorant of black people, the most ignorant of anything. That's what they want to portray out there because that's what they want the media to think. So I was under the influence of the media. Why I didn't trust a lot of trans people because I thought they was all crazy. Because you don't meet that many of them. That's how they get you. They make you sound like a lot of them trying to do with gay people. People would like gay people if they met more of them. They don't meet a lot of gay people. It's not that many of us. And if there are that many of us, we are in hiding in our own little
Not
circles.
in
And
there.
if we're not in hiding, we blend so well with the heterosexual community, they just assume we're all heterosexual.
Yeah, we're not in the areas where people that need to have access to us to learn us can learn us. But
But you know what?
yeah, go ahead.
When we do oftentimes promote ourselves, it's not like how me and you promote ourselves. We're just intellectuals, we're genuine, we're raw, we're giving you something.
Yeah,
Some people, they want to give you lower class.
yeah,
And when lower class gets you millions of views, when lower class gets you paid, when lower class pays the bills, it's just the fact that, I mean, that may not be your character, but guess what? That's who you are now. Because the internet isn't reality. It don't matter what people think. Your followers are paying your bill. That's why he came from TikTok or
yeah.
these celebrities. They get paid to do the wildest, dumbest, stupidest things because people like to laugh at people.
To push the limit, yeah. Make you a clown. They thought I would be a clown, and on New Year's Day, I celebrate 10 years being the Queen of Shit.
Mm,
I've literally posted content to social media every day for 10 years straight. And that's why I tell people,
mm.
don't come to me talking some queen. I got a gift. I got a dream. I want to do something. I'm like, well, baby, I posted content to the internet for 10 years straight every day. But
Right, and so many people. Very
yeah,
influential. Very influential. You're very influential.
but listen, you're so right because I want to quantify what you said so that people understand that this is real and not just something that you're saying. When I went to Paris in 2005, I had every intention to be a male model. I got there, I had long hair, I was just naturally effeminate. When I got there, they asked me when I was going to transgender. It was solely for the money. It
Right,
was not for my preference. It was not,
right.
it was to make the dollar. And that was not what I went there to do. Therefore, I did not do that because I did not feel that inside. Me, I am too spirited and we're rare. So that's
Right.
another thing. So I am both masculine spirited and feminine spirited. And I can't be one without the other. There must be a balance. Then with
Mm,
me being a Libra, I must have a balance. The
mm,
greatest part of my job is sitting down, getting dressed, sitting down, doing this. And then the second most favorite part of my job is turning these lights off, going and pulling this wig off and washing my face. Because I feel like you have to understand, you're right. What we see, what we hear, what we touch, what we smell, the five senses, they shape us. When I was a child and my mother was doing drugs in the 80s, I
mm.
was sat down in front of a television set. I was naturally effeminate. My mother knew that, but she wasn't making no decisions for me. I wasn't making no decisions for myself. I was simply learning. There was a cartoon called Jem, in the 80s. What this cartoon was it was about a high school girl. She was a popular blonde high school like cheerleader type girl. And she was in the school. And what happened was whenever there was danger, she would go into this machine. It was called a hologram. So what she would do is she would go into this holographic machine and she would become Jem. She would become a rock star. And I saw that. It was the persona it was what she was before she went in, but it was the rock star on steroids, beautiful, unapologetic, fearless side of herself. And I never forgot that because it spoke to me. I knew then I was too spirited. So
Mm-hmm.
this was totally like, this is my rock star moment. This is when I come to do battle. This is what I wear when I do battle. And people have to understand that there is very much a difference. And people
Right.
don't understand that. My auntie, Darnell Thomas, she told me, she said, baby, you're a trans illusionist.
Mm.
That's your work profession. And you know what? We have to understand what trans means. Trans means change.
Yes.
That's it. So when she said you're a trans illusionist, you simply love to change the illusion.
Illusions.
That's what I do. And literally, that's why I'm not always, if I were trying to be a woman, I would have, black hair all the time. I would want to make, as far as a brand, I would want to familiarize the world with a specific type of woman. But I'm all types of women. I wear all types of hair, all because
Right.
this is my illusion. And I love it. And what I love is there are parts of me in this, you
Mm.
know? But this
Mm.
is not who I am.
Right.
This is a character that I
Right. People have
created.
to understand that.
And
Yes.
I've been saying that more lately because I need people to understand the Queen of Shade does not exist. She is a brainchild. Literally, that word exists for this. She is
Right.
a manifestation of my imagination.
Yes.
And so get it, that helped me to separate myself from her too. Because when people were attacking me online, I thought they were directly attacking me, but they're not. They're attacking and trying to critique what I created. And
Mm.
I had to realize, oh, y'all just don't like her. Oh, that's
Right.
and that helped me to sleep at night. When I realized that, I'm able to sleep at night. I'm not worried. What does the public think? What does the public say? I'm not worried about any of that because it's like basically you got what I gave you.
Right.
You got what I gave you.
Right.
And no
Right. If
more
you
and no
don't like it,
less.
keep it scrolling, baby.
That's
You don't like the
it
content,
really
you don't like
did
this
help me.
channel, if it's not entertaining, keep scrolling. But guess what? When you do comment my shit, thank you for adding to my viewership. Thank you for adding to my engagement. And I just might click back just for a little bait, just for a little entertainment. But understand, this is nothing personal over here. Some motherfuckers really take what we do very personal. And I don't know you like that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Calm down. Because I just might get on your page and baby, I hope you ain't got rest in peace grandma on your profile. Because I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm joking.
No,
There's
the
no
hell you
y'all
not.
joking.
I
Because
no,
I'll
no,
be
no, the hell
I'll
you
be
not.
baby.
No, the hell you not. I've seen you get them. I'm like, no, the hell you are not joking. I've seen you go up one side. Well, no, my grandmother used to say, go from amazing grace to a floating opportunity.
Right. I'd be like, so what will Granny Graham say about this moment right here? What would your grandmother say? I bet she's turning over in that wooden coffin. Because Lord knows you're black and we've been in poverty, so we always get the wooden. We start off with the nice shit, but we ain't really pay for the shit. They didn't go and transfer her ass to the other one. But me, I'm different. I got money saved up for a rainy day. Bitch, how you gonna be in no wooden coffin like Graham Graham?
Baby,
Ass
I'm going in
double.
a mausoleum. I'm going in a mausoleum. I'm not playing.
Hey.
When I'm done, every family member after me will be laid in this mausoleum.
Okay, they better stop
Okay,
playing.
okay, I'm not playing any games. But get this, we done talked, and I'm looking at the time. I'm like, But get it, it was the conversation that I needed for the end of the year because as
Okay.
I enter 2025, I'm really excited about it because they get more of this. Ain't no New Year's resolution.
Oh, oh yes.
They get more of
Oh,
this.
oh yeah. We love it, and we
If
love
it
it
ain't
because
broken, don't fix it.
and you're in New York, right? I
I'm
hope
in
you.
Philadelphia, not too far from New York. Philadelphia.
Okay. I need to come out there and see you eventually.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We definitely have to.
No, because
I'll
get
probably
this.
get like
I
a
was
hotel
like,
or
I
something
was
like that.
surprised you didn't bring it up. Because I was surprised you didn't bring it up and cuss me out because it's been 2 years. You've
It's
been trying to
okay.
get me to. I finally just called your ass a couple
I
days
ain't got a
ago.
phone call in 2 years. I be slick. Look, see, I look. I ain't scared to remind your ass. But this time I'm gonna just pop up on your ass. I'm gonna let you know what it is. Cause I know I definitely want to travel a lot more because I have so many people I want to meet, and seeing you
Yeah.
are one of them. And we can either do a cute fashion cameo together. I definitely think we should do more talks too. So definitely do like some. I know I will be hosting events and stuff as well, so I'll be definitely be sending you personal invites to my events.
You
I do
did
private
say you
parties.
didn't you say there's an event because we're doing something after this. You said there's an event or
Oh
something.
yeah, well I know. Tomorrow I'm going to Serve Lounge, and I'm also going to the Soul Train. So I have some outfits. I need to be sewing right after this interview. Actually, I just played around all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna do some filming, some the outfits I bought. I got a
You are
couple of
so
things I
good.
will be just promoting and just doing like fashion videos, sewing videos. I will starting back that officially 2025 because y'all know I ain't really been posting nothing.
For a while now too.
I ain't really
Oh
been, and then
wow.
also I may even make a delicious return to Twitter world.
I hope so. I
So
hope so. We love you so much.
yes,
So many
because
people love
yeah,
you.
because I may not yeah, I'm probably gonna I'm probably might make a return back because I haven't been doing anything. But like I said, I'm getting bored. I'm getting restless,
Yeah.
and I just want to incorporate my nudity,
Yeah.
but as always, tastefully.
Yeah. Oh,
I do want to
you were
incorporate
always.
more upscale with the sex appeal. Like I want to really just this is why I've been renovating my home, just trying to have areas set out because when I do come back, I want to come back with a certain level of um polish actually. Just having places just section out for this, just really being seductive, having the music right, the vibe right, because I do so well with my content on X, or my OnlyFans because the art of seduction is rare.
Yeah.
Y'all not seducing these men. That's why they ain't giving you no money, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give them something because even with me, like the body will keep you, but everybody got a nice body. Everybody got a six pack. Everybody got a big dick.
Listen. No, everybody don't. But anyway, I'm like, no,
But no,
everybody
but
don't.
everybody on Twitter, like, but you will just see a whole bunch of them. It's overwhelming because, and then let's say if you only
Nothing
follow,
distinguishing. Nothing
yes,
distinguishing.
yes, and especially if you only follow what your type is, then them 700 people accounts you follow all the same type. So you ain't losing no sleep because if one stop posting, you got 100 more that look the same. It's the personality that's gonna keep you
Woo!
around.
You just read our face, honey. Yeah. No, but you're right. The art of seduction is something that is lost, and it's kind of funny. I don't say that much, but that's what I employ in my work. My words have to seduce you. My mind has to seduce you.
Yes, and people love that, and we love
Yeah.
because you are very careful with your word choice because you want to tell us a story, so you lead us deliberately step by step, so that no one is lost. Everybody hand is held to the end, and everyone arrives safely. Some motherfuckers you talking here, some people lost, and then some people speaking in words, and you gotta catch on the who's who. Gotta understand. Damn it, can you just give it to me where everybody we can all at the end understand what the fuck going on,
Yeah. I'm
and
ready.
and you give us a delivery that we all can understand and digest. Now my understanding might be a little bit too strong at times. But guess what? I am a specific personality. This way you're more palatable than I am.
No, he
Uh,
didn't say you're more palatable. They can chew on you, honey.
oh yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say they
I
ain't.
mean,
But you say
I
they ain't
mean,
fucking with that buffalo. That buffalo leg.
yeah. I mean, because like the queen of shade and being a queen, there's a little bit of decorum. You know what I'm saying? I like I said, me, I'm just baby, I'm just out here. You know what I'm saying? If you see me scrolling, or if you see me, just know this what you got. I'm just a personality. Just a simple
But you
everyday personality.
You know what's so crazy too? It comes as like you said when you first started, you know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like you just gave me the most beautiful tribute I've ever heard. You put it, and I love analogies. I use them a lot as well. But you said you make sure from the start of the ride to the end of the ride that everyone is with you and that everyone arrives safely. Like that is the teacher in me. That is
Right.
the parent in me. Like I don't like when people are lost. I know what it's like to be
Mm.
lost. And
Yes. Oh.
it's not a good feeling.
Right.
It's not,
Right.
especially when people make fun of your intellect.
Right.
I
And it's
think,
also the man in you too,
yeah,
because man, what separates man from like, and this is what separates a man from a woman. That's why I love being a man, because a woman would know what to do, but may not physically be able to do it.
yeah, yeah,
But with a man, it's about to the man. Well, a man, you may not know better, but if we teach you, you can be able to do it.
yeah. You
So
can do
a
it.
lot of men, like I said, a lot of women will know her nigga ain't shit. I'm sorry, probably can't say that. But a
I
lot
got
of
you.
men, I said the N word. I don't know if we can say that or not.
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Whew. A lot of women will know they nigga ain't shit, but she would not physically remove herself from his presence.
Now you just defined me because that's the nigga in me. Because honey,
Mm,
listen. I will remove
gone,
what? Well, I did it. I did it. I had my first boyfriend when I turned 40. He act crazy. I said, ooh, ooh, no, no.
gone,
Mm.
gone, gone. Gone. And then I want, and also, and the men, because with men we are logical.
Yeah, extremely.
A woman's emotions can make her sit there. As I be telling y'all, a lot of women, I be telling my female friends, I'm a man. You
Yeah.
come to me for a solution, because a solution is something I can physically do. You go to a woman for that nurturing, for that comfort, because she can't do nothing for you but crown this, come right on here, baby. That's the thing.
You sound like me and my nephew when we talk to my grandmother. We say, don't call us if you don't want the solution, because that's
Right?
what.
They don't understand it, and
Yeah.
and that be the thing, because I tell people, when it comes down to that transgender, transsexual, a lot of it, you have to have that mental, spiritual, emotional conversation. You have to be able to identify and adapt. That's why, for me, I can understand my feminine
Yeah.
influences.
Yeah.
When people try to call me out, well, you're feminine, and the feminine that you speak of, trust me, I am aware of that, because that's my presentation.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing butterflies and sparkly shit and got braided hair and shit and thinking I'm Batman. No, that's not my mentality.
But you
You
know
know what I'm
what's
saying?
crazy though? In the fashion world, we learned it. We called it toy boy. Like there, there are different types of men. A man can be powerful and not be Batman. He can be powerful and be fucking Huey P. Newton or
Right.
a nerd.
And
Like
that is your birthright as a man, because I tell people, men are all different. We
yeah,
are not created equal, baby. We are
yeah,
all different.
yeah,
Now you got, and whatever a man wants to invest all his manhood into, that's just what it. Some man invest all their manhood into money.
yeah,
So as far as him being a emotionally mature man who can really raise these boys up, raise these women up, take care of his family, and create a village,
yeah,
he can't do it but make money, baby.
yeah,
He can provide, but he can't protect.
yeah,
You know, some men can provide and protect. Some
yeah,
men can nurture, provide, and protect.
yeah,
Some men can only nurture.
yeah,
You know, they can't give you no money, but they can definitely nurse your wound real good and fix you some need.
yeah,
You know, so every man is different, and that man is going to lead with what he's leading with, and don't sugarcoat it.
yeah,
If you met a man and he ain't have shit, don't you ever for a second think that he's gonna magically get it, because magic don't work in certain parts of this world.
mm-hmm.
Magic ain't everywhere in certain parts of this universe. Some
Mm-hmm.
places it is devoid of magic, and there's only darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to magic flame shit, it's not gonna work over here, baby. Not in this place. You gotta do something a little different.
Yeah.
That power don't work here, because
You gotta
power in certain places ain't gonna work the same.
get this. This is so crazy, and then I'm gonna let you go. Get this. The divine was speaking to me the other day. I have this analogy that I use that I learned in college. It's by Plato, and it is called Plato's Allegory of the Cave. I'm going to tell it to you because it has a significance. In this allegory, there is a family. They are in a cave facing the wall. They are bound. Neck, hands, feet, they can't move. All they can see is the wall. And behind them there is a fire. And that fire illuminates their shadows as well as the pictures on the wall from ancestors. In this allegory, they see trees, they see birds, they see woolly mammoths, because it's back then. They see all these different animals and creatures. What happens is one of the children, who is like a teenager, he breaks free. He gets out of the chains and he runs outside of the cave. And he experiences sunlight for the first time. It stings his eyes, and as he covers and his eyes adjust from having been in the cave all his life, he starts to realize trees, birds, woolly mammoth, all these things that are on the wall are out here. So he goes back to the cave. He frees his entire family from all of their chains and shackles. And he says to them, follow me, because outside, everything that's on the wall is outside. They rally around him. They push him out of the cave and they say to him, do not come back. If you come back, we will kill you. We are staying in here. What the divine spoke to me about, because that's my favorite allegory, is what you just said. The divine said to me, baby, in some situations, because he was talking to me about my money, I love to give because I love the feeling that it gives me, but I love to
Mm-hmm.
get helped, like really helped. But God had to let me know it's not really help if they don't end up in a better situation. If
Right.
it didn't help them get somewhere, you just babysat with your money.
Right.
So he said to me, you're wondering why you're going back into a dark cave and you're losing your illumination. And he said, if you stay in that cave long enough, you're going to lose all your light.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to emerge from that cave and you're going to wonder where your light went.
Mm-hmm.
Now, get this. This has such a big significance because this happens when you become a celebrity. Happens when you become a social media influencer. It happens whenever you have any form of fame. All
Right.
these rappers, they get out of the hood. They can't go back.
Right. Can't.
Can't go
Like
back.
going back to that shit.
I did see the video. It was viral. You tried to go back and they tried to beat you up. You don't belong here no more. You don't belong here no more. I love
Because but now a target's on your back for all because if you go back to the slums and the slums where you got money, a target on your back now.
yeah,
Especially if you come from the slums.
get this. My lawyer was the one that had to tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
He called me by my name. He said, Bjorn, he said, I need you to understand something. From this point on, he told me this in 2018. He said, you have something worth preserving, something
Mm-hmm.
make you very wealthy. He said, and I need you to understand there's a target on your back from this day forward. I
Yeah.
I purposely don't hang out with nobody. I don't hang out with nobody because I have to protect the brand. I have to
Right.
protect the guilt. I have to protect the image. I have to protect everything. A reputation takes years to build and
In
seconds.
seconds to destroy. Mm-hmm.
Literally, I literally, I was like, he was speaking to me. He said, listen, some people aren't worthy of your money.
Mm-mm.
Not worthy. They want you to fill their black hole, their void. If you go in that cave, it's a void. It's going to suck you dry, leave you with nothing. And then you're going to be looking at me like, what went wrong? And he said, I'm going to look back at you like, what did you do? What
Mm-hmm.
did you do? And I said, okay, God, I get the message. Because he let me know 2025 is going to be a big year for me. I have a lot of things going on. I have a lot of things happening. The brand is built, and there are a lot of people taking notice. There are a lot of things that are being offered to me to do. And I'm going to choose wisely. Me and my lawyer, we're going to choose very wisely. But the thing is, I had to understand that I needed to stop treating everyone around me like they were me.
Had to.
Yeah, because I looked at everyone like, oh, well, you did the 20 years of therapy. You did the 21 years of building a brand. You did like, that was my attitude because I did. So I'm thinking everybody's doing this. And my lawyer, my grandmother, God, he had to tell me, no, you did it. You're different.
Mm-hmm.
You're set apart. You did the work. You put in the years. You went without. You sacrificed.
Right.
You did all of that. These people out here, they just trying to get what they can get so they can move on to the next person.
That's it. Use what they can use, abuse what they can abuse, and blame it on you.
And I was like, okay, God, I get what you're trying to tell me. Because he said to me, he said, in 2025, your riches are going to start to come in, and I don't want to see you have nothing by the end of the year. Because there's so many people I follow. Like, people don't understand this. I have thousands of men, but I keep up with all of them, and I still manage to run a business. And I keep up with them. I watch them. I know who needs money on their investments. I know who needs to do this. And I pay attention. And listen, I can only do what happened to me. So I
Right.
don't piecemeal nobody. I look at a
Right.
dream. My grandmother took her retirement and handed me 6 figures. So that's all I know how to do. I know how to fix, like you said, as a man, I know how to fix it. And when I fix it, it's fixed and it'll stay that way.
That's it.
Can't do that for everybody
Mm-mm.
because they have to rise to the occasion.
Mm-hmm.
He got to show you. And he's like, 21 years and you going to help somebody that's just been on social media just honking for 5 years? But you got 21. You've moved from every platform: MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You've literally I have a following that has followed every single moment and revolution in my career, spanning 21 years of my life. And God let me know it's time for you.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy what I gave you because I used your two hands to build it. God is a spirit. He can only use us to do this stuff on the physical aspect and on this plane. We
Mm-hmm.
have to bring it into manifestation.
Mm-hmm. We
So
have
he'll
to.
tell us and he'll put the magic is there, but it's for us to do.
Mm-hmm. Take it, cultivate it.
Yes, and build it. And when it's built, he wants us to stand back and be proud of what we built. And he built it to last.
The last.
It's not supposed to fall apart. It's not supposed to come, to fall apart overnight. Like, you don't want something that happens overnight. If you got it quick, you lose it quick. And
Yes.
I've had different facets of this business. My first LLC went out of business during the pandemic, and I'd had it forever. And what did I do? Continue to do what I'm doing and create a new one and keep moving.
That's it. Once
But
them crops stop growing, baby, it's all right. We got to find a solution.
and literally, he let me know, hold people to that standard. You're a man. You made the solution. You came here in a bad situation and you worked your way out of it. Now make sure they do the same because they're
Mm.
going to appreciate more what you do. It was so crazy because I said to myself, I was like, well, maybe I'll just start with college level. Maybe that'll be the bottom that I go to, because college kids, they work real hard. He said, no, 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 you got plenty of people in college that got handed it too. So what you have to do is, like you used to say, I've heard you say it, you have to go on a case by case
Mm-hmm.
basis with
Mm-hmm.
each person. And
Got to.
I realized that.
Cause
Thank
every, cause like you'll get lost in the sauce with them generalizations.
See, you dropping bombs. I just want to say this. Like I said, you are my last conversation of 2024, my first conversation of 2025. This will now be the last conversation. I thank you so
Oh, I
much.
had a great time per usual. Per
Yeah, when
usual.
we get together, the magic.
Well, we don't, cause it's good
Your
because
magic coming
cause
back. You
like
start doing a
you know,
dance.
look, I'm gonna say some stuff, and I want to see how you gonna react to it.
Yeah, you listen. My magic works with your magic quite well.
all the time, because you know we also have to be entertaining and honest and raw. Because if we came over and just were like so politically correct all the time, baby, that's not the entertainment. They want to hear the truth, or they at least want to hear perspective,
Yeah.
and we give it to them all the time.
Yeah, we do. Listen, for season one, you were here. I did give me 3 words that empower and inspire you. For season two, I'm doing make a wish, say it out loud, tell me what it is, so it's recorded. Something that you wish for your life. It doesn't have to be in 2025. It could be 5-year plan, whatever. If you could wish for something besides more wishes, what would you wish for?
Hmm. You know what? Every time I do a prayer, I always wish that the spirits will grant me the power and the ability to be able to protect, be of service, and to provide healing to the universe. So just pretty much being a soldier for love and understanding, healing, compassion. So I just want, I just wish to be just of more use, being able to just be a force of love and power that's able to adapt and transform and change, because we have to start getting into the energy of love, and the energy of love is fearless. The energy of love is truth, you know. So this is what I always pray for. So just the wish of just being strong and getting my powers up there, just being able to just manifest and gather as many strong-minded people, and let's just create love and transform this world, because it only takes one. That's all you need. Because if one bad apple can spoil the bunch, guess what? In one good seed, baby, it can plant to a tree, and that tree will bear so much fruit. And now we got a whole bunch of fruit from that good seed, you know. So yeah, we can do some, we can do some.
I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you. It's
Yes.
such an honor. Don't go away. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the amazing vocal stylings of Mr. Jeromy Clear. So, did you enjoy? Was the conversation everything you thought it would be? It was for me. I love catching up with my friends. It was absolutely amazing. So, if you thought it was amazing, please continue to watch, comment, like, and share. And most of all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you, and I do this for you. Good, wholesome content about self-love, self-confidence, and self-healing. The Queen of Shade loves you all. Remember my name, the Queen of Shade. Mwah.
What I need. There's no place, no fear. I want it for your love. This is real. There's no place, no fear. I want it for your love. Colleen, I love you. I love you. Forever, forever. I love you. I love you. Forever, forever. What I need, what I need, what I need. What I need, what I need, what I need. What I need, what I need, what I need. A love overload, a Please subscribe to the Queen of Shades YouTube today for over 1,000 original videos created by the Queen herself. Subscribe today.